Screencast here is going to cover Chapter 4. Oh, I'm sorry, Chapter 3. Chapter 3, Lesson 5 and 6. Lesson 5 and 6. Here's where we're going with it. We're going to take what we did in the previous lesson and just kind of take or take someone's document that already made it, and what we're going to do is we're going to add in some text, wrap the text around, and look at how we can get text to go from one box to another. So if you do a Command O to open, and open from your data files, Chapter 3, 3-2, you might get this little box pops up, says you're missing fonts. Go ahead and click OK. We won't deal with that just now. And let's do a Command Shift S. And let's save this in our classwork folder as wraps and sections. So save it in there, and let's go to Window, Workspace. Make sure your workspace is set to typography. Okay, on your Pages panel, let's double click page 3. On page 3, you can see here in green, we've got Tuesday, August 9th, blue circle. These are 2 text frames. 2 text frames. All we can do is we can get text from another document and insert it in there and then wrap it to another column. So here's how we do that. Go to File in the menu, Place. And I want to place from my Chapter 3 data files the document called Greek text. So I'm going to pull this, and if you look at the preview, you can see there's quite a bit of text there. I click Open. It's going to give me a little box that says you're missing a font. We'll deal with that here in a sec. Go ahead and click OK. What that does is that turns your cursor into a little piece that has all the text. If I move over here to the left side text box and click, it inserts it into the text box. Okay, now let's go ahead and change that. And let's go ahead and click 5 times. Click 5 times to select all the text within the actual block. Let's go over here to our characters palette and let's change our font to Times New Roman, regular, and let's do our size at 8 points. And our leading, which is currently set to 15, let's change that to, let's try 9. That looks good. And let's set our paragraph to justify with the last line being on the left. Now if I just click off, you can kind of see what you have. Text is now inserted in the box. The text is just mumbo jumbo. It doesn't make any sense, but that's fine. It's besides the point. If I click on that text frame, I get a little red plus sign down here in the bottom right corner. That indicates that there's more text that box is allowing. If I click on that red plus sign, I can then extend it into the next column by clicking. It then shifts the rest of the text over. I can continue that by clicking the red button again, scrolling down to the next page and back to the left, the next text box, and the next one after that. And once I've done that, what I need to do is format the box, or the shapes that are around it. You can see with the blue lines, if you can't see on the blue lines, go up to Object on the menu, go down to, go to View on the menu and go down to Extras and go to View or Show Text Threads. Mine's currently on. I turned mine on a couple weeks ago. Show Text Threads. That shows you where text is traveling. It's from the first box to the second box. Go ahead and click on the circle. With the circle selected, come out here to your panels on the right and look for Text Wrap. With Text Wrap selected, we're going to click, we have several different types of text wraps. I'm going to say Wrap Around Object Shape. If I wrap around the object shape, the text then comes around the circle and splits off of it. You can change how big of a cushion is around it with what's called your top offset. Change your top offset here to 0.125. 0.125. I'm going to scroll down here and I'm going to find the square. And on the square, let's add that wraparound text object again, and let's change it from our top offset from 0.8 to say 0.05. Then the text becomes closer around the object itself. So that's just inserting some text and getting that wrap around the box. And that concludes then chapter 3.